The studio lights were almost blinding, their familiar warmth buzzing against the hush of anticipation in the audience. Jennifer Lopez sat on the far left of the view panel, luminous in a tailored caramel-colored suit that hugged her figure with understated power. Her honey-toned hair cascaded in waves over one shoulder, and her radiant smile masked the subtle tension vibrating beneath the table. She knew today's appearance wasn't just a promo stop, it was a territory check. Asterisk seated 2 chairs away. Gwyneth Paltrow looked as pristine and composed as ever, wearing a stark white ensemble so minimalist it almost faded into the backdrop. The moment the 2 women greeted each other, off-camera had already hinted at friction. A cool nod from Gwyneth, a tight smile from Jennifer. No hug, no small talk. Asterisk as the segment kicked off, Sunny Hostin asked a routine question about career evolution. Both women gave polished, media-trained answers. Jennifer spoke of juggling motherhood and music with entrepreneurship, praising her loyal fans and staying grounded. Gwyneth responded with her usual vocabulary: energy healing, intentional living, higher vibrational choices. Asterisk things remained civil until Sarah N. pivoted. You both run high-profile brands. J.Lo Beauty and Goopand both have received praise and criticism. Some say your brands inspire. Others argue they're out of touch with everyday consumers. How do you respond to that? Asterisk Jennifer was quick. I built J.Lo Beauty for the girl I used to be. Someone growing up in the Bronx who didn't have much but still wanted to feel seen, valued, and beautiful. I made sure the products are effective, but affordable. You shouldn't have to break the bank to glow. Asterisk applause followed. Then came Gwyneth's response. Smooth as silk but edged with quiet superiority. I appreciate that. Goop was born from a place of curiosity how to live a cleaner, more connected life. Not everyone will resonate with the methods, but it's about offering options for those who are ready to elevate their well-being. Asterisk Jennifer arched a brow. I get that. But when you're charging hundreds of dollars for vitamins or skin serums, it kind of sends the message that wellness is only for the wealthy. That's what I've always tried to avoid. Asterisk Gwyneth kept smiling, but her eyes cooled. I think there's a misconception that wellness has to be inexpensive to be valid. Goop isn't about being mainstream, it's about quality, science-backed solutions and empowering people to invest in themselves. Asterisk Jennifer didn't flinch. Empowerment means accessibility. I'm not selling a fantasy. I'm building something for real people who've worked hard for every dime. And I think there's a danger in pretending jade eggs and psychic detoxes are essential self-care. Asterisk the audience chuckled nervously. Whoopi Goldberg, sensing the energy shift, raised a brow but said nothing yet. Asterisk Gwyneth crossed one leg delicately over the other. Isn't your entire brand built on aspiration, though? The glam, the red carpets, the luxury? Don't you think that's selling a fantasy, too? Asterisk Jennifer straightened, eyes now locked with Gwyneth's. There's a difference between inspiring and alienating. I've spent my life showing girls from the Bronx that they can get to that red carpet. You've made that red carpet into a gated community. Asterisk the audience gasped. Even Alyssa Farah Griffin's jaw dropped slightly. Gwyneth blinked, the veneer slipping for half a second. She didn't respond immediately, and in that beat of silence, the tension crystallized. Asterisk Whoopi leaned forward, trying to interject. Okay, ladies, we're all about strong voices here, but let's remember we're also here for a good time. Asterisk Jennifer rose slowly from her seat, voice calm but loaded. You know what? I came here thinking we were going to talk about lifting each other up, but some people still talk down without even realizing it. Asterisk producers off camera started to murmur, unsure if this was heading off a cliff. Gwyneth tried to interject. Jennifer, that's not what But Jennifer was already unclipping her mic. Asterisk. With the grace of someone who had long learned how to leave a room without looking back, Jennifer Lopez walked off the set. Her heels echoed with every step, loud against the stunned silence of the studio. The audience sat frozen. The panel sat speechless. Asterisk Gwyneth, eyes wide, swallowed the lump in her throat, clearly unprepared for how far things had gone. Whoopi leaned back in her chair and sighed heavily. Asterisk, well, she muttered, guess we're skipping the cooking segment. The camera cut to commercial the moment Jennifer Lopez walked off the view stage. It wasn't just a headline, it was a cultural earthquake. Within minutes, Twitter exploded. Clips of the clash were uploaded, reposted, dissected frame by frame. Did Gwyneth Paltrow just call J.Lo fake? One user tweeted, triggering a tidal wave of replies. Hashtag Team JLo and hashtag Team Gwyneth started trending side by side, each with millions of posts. The internet had officially taken sides. Asterisk backstage, Jennifer stood in her dressing room, arms folded tightly across her chest. Her assistant hovered nearby, silent but visibly shaken. A producer from The View tapped gently on the door. "Jen, can we talk?" they asked through the crack. Asterisk Jennifer didn't even turn. "Not right now," she said coolly. Her voice, though steady, was laced with fury. She was replaying every word, every subtle jab. It wasn't just what Gwyneth had said, it was the tone. The implication that Jennifer's life, her hustle, her journey from the Bronx to Super somehow didn't measure up to Gwyneth's curated lifestyle. Asterisk meanwhile, Gwyneth remained on stage, noticeably rattled. During the next segment, she appeared more reserved, occasionally glancing off camera where producers were huddled, whispering. Whoopi Goldberg, the ever-veteran voice of reason, leaned in toward her during a break. "You crossed a line," she said quietly. Gwyneth opened her mouth to respond, but Whoopi raised a hand. Intent doesn't erase impact. Asterisk that night. Headlines flooded entertainment sites, asterisk J. Low storms off after wellness war with Gwyneth Paltrow. Asterisk Latina icon versus Hollywood heiress. Culture clash on live TV. Whoopi, forced to mediate celeb feud. Live on-air fan theories ran rampant. Some speculated that this wasn't the first time tension had flared between the two. J.Lo was never invited to Gwyneth's private wellness retreats. One insider told a gossip blog she's always seen her as elitist. Asterisk Jennifer didn't immediately release a statement. Instead, she posted a single photo the following morning, a black and white shot of her striding confidently out of the studio, oversized sunglasses hiding her eyes. The caption read, asterisk, know your worth. Don't shrink for anyone. It racked up over 3 million likes within hours. Gwyneth, on the other hand, issued a carefully worded statement through the Goop newsletter. It read, in part, asterisk women are strongest when they come together, not when they clash. I deeply respect Jennifer and regret if our conversation was misunderstood. Strong women don't always agree, and that's okay. Asterisk, but her attempted damage control only added fuel to the fire. Critics called it passive. J.Lo's fans labeled it condescending. One viral tweet read, asterisk, imagine thinking misunderstood is a better word than I was wrong. That's Gwyneth Paltrow in a nutshell. Asterisk, behind the scenes, The View producers scrambled. They saw the viral storm for what it was, a ratings goldmine. They offered Jennifer a chance to return the following week for a solo segment to clear the air. Her team declined. Asterisk, she said what she needed to say, her publicist told Variety. She walked out with her dignity intact. No need to revisit it. Asterisk instead, Jennifer addressed the issue in a more meaningful space, an exclusive cover interview with Elle magazine. In the feature, she opened up about the pressures of representing Latina women in white-dominated industries, and how coded language often masks condescension. Asterisk. There's this idea that if you didn't come from money, or if your brand appeals to the masses, then it's somehow less than, she told the interviewer. That kind of thinking is outdated and, honestly, it's exhausting. She didn't mention Gwyneth by name, but everyone knew who she meant. Meanwhile, inside Goop HQ, there was unease. Internally, some staffers reportedly felt Gwyneth's comments had painted the brand as tone-deaf. One anonymous employee leaked to the press. We've worked hard to make Goop more inclusive. That interview set us back. Asterisk, eventually Gwyneth appeared on a podcast with a friend, an A-list actress who kept the tone light and conversational. She tried to laugh off the incident, calling it a classic case of two strong women being passionate. But even her usual fans noticed the defensiveness. Asterisk, the divide between the two celebrities widened. But the impact went beyond them. Online, young women began debating what authentic empowerment really meant. TikTok creators broke down the difference between aspiration and accessibility. A viral stitch compared a $12 J.Lo serum to a $145 Goop oil. Guess which one I can actually buy with my student loan budget? Asterisk, in the end, Jennifer Lopez didn't need to shout, clap back, or apologize. She let the moment and her walk-off speak for itself. For many, it wasn't just a pop culture clash. It was a symbol of deeper battles of class, race, and how women navigate power in spaces still shaped by unspoken hierarchies. Asterisk, and for The View, it was the most watched episode in 5 years, LL.